A Valley woman who is trying to help her aging uncle with his financial affairs discovers that he's been hit not with hundreds, thousands of dollars in overdraft fees.
And tonight, 3 Side's Gary Harper is on the case.
Overdraft fees are a bank's bread and butter. In fact, last year alone, banks raked in more than $33 billion just in overdraft fees. A Valley senior citizen contributed to those fees to the tune of $3,600. Pam Martinez has quite a bit of paperwork to go through. That's because her Uncle Les is having difficulties keeping up with his financial affairs and needed Pam and her husband to step in and help out.
He has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and he does take medication for that.
3 on Your Side verified her uncle's condition when we asked him who the President of the United States is.
Sharp, not Harp. What's his name?
And while going through her uncle's paperwork, Pam and her husband discovered a disturbing trend. Uncle Les had apparently written dozens and dozens of checks ranging between $10 to $200, and many of those checks were written to charities. The problem, though, is that Uncle Les did not have enough money to actually cover his generous giving.
It was a foolish mistake. I did it. And I'm sorry that I did it.
You see, every time Uncle Les made a charitable donation, Bank of America would charge his account an overdraft fee. And at $35 per transaction, that's not cheap. In fact, Uncle Les racked up $3,600 in non-sufficient funds and overdraft fees over the last 4 months.
I would like Bank of America to reimburse the entire amount.
However, Pam says Bank of America denied her request. That is, until 3 on Your Side got involved. We asked Bank of America to revisit the issue, considering Uncle Les's condition. They did, and decided to return all $3,600 back to Uncle Les's bank account. Pam says they're thrilled with Bank of America's change of heart, and they owe it all to 3 on Your Side.
You guys are amazing. Like I said, I got a response very, very quickly within 3 or 4 hours. You met me for an interview just a few days later, and again, got the results within 2 days of your interview. So you guys are fantastic.
I have to tell you, Bank of America had every right to keep that money because they were just following their own policy, but they didn't. They did return the money at my request, and of course, I appreciate that. I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.